they were actually a pretty good invention. But I'm going to throw... So my driving idea... So go back to my drive... This is going to be pretty much a revolving door of ideas that just kind of go through my driving problem. So the only problem I do have with these pylons, and I'll jump in with you here, is say, why do we set up pylons 16 miles, right?
Kilometers.
United States of America,
Depends
St.
who's
Louis,
listening.
St. Louis buddies, miles, 16 miles before there's any construction whatsoever. Like, why are we setting up 10,000 pylons before there's any construction, people? I do rant with you on that. That why do we set up pylons everywhere and there's no construction people there? Because let's be honest, construction people, I feel bad for you. I feel like there's maybe a few of you in St. Louis. It seems like there'd be a lot of construction people in St. Louis.
Or Houston.
Nobody, there's no construction people in St. Louis.
Because it's already built.
I mean Houston. There's no construction people in Houston. I feel like you... No, you're right. I don't feel like you work hard at all. I'm going to throw this out here to you. I feel like there's 16 of you doing the same job.
Construction people getting called out.
And 13 of you are putting up pylons. But I don't think you need a 16-mile runway to make sure we don't hit you. Like, a good 3... You know what? The people that are going to hit you at mile 15 are still going to hit you at mile 2. So let's just set you up at mile 2.
Okay, so in your rant, I took a nap, got a sandwich, got a drink, came back, was still confused, and then started up again.
But we're still talking about pylons, right?
Yes. So, I came up in that time with a solve. Do you remember, like, movies and, like, TV shows where they have that, like, projected, are you serious? Tape?
Are you seriously? Your idea is to come up with a holograph.
There we go.
Of a pylon that's going to replace the pylon.
No, not a holograph pylon, a holograph line so it's never broken, right? You can't hit a hologram, so you don't have to replace the pylons. But it shows
basically, it has all the pain and agony of a pylon, but it doesn't protect any workers. So that 16-mile barrier that they've created between cars and them is gone, but we still see it.
Yeah, do you really think a pylon is protecting anybody? Because I see them in the ditch all the time from people hitting them.
I don't think it is. No. It gets stuck under people's cars and starts a fire, and it makes the car explode.
All the ditches?
The cars explode.
No, I don't see any exploded cars beside the pylons and the ditches.
That's because you've never been to the United States of America.
All right. Moving on. Complaint acceptance officer.
I really like this one. I need to be the name-pending podcast complaint acceptance officer.
Excellent. You can take those on the email because I don't want to be part of that. Anyways, complaint acceptance officer. So this is not like a customer service representative. So I understand that.
Okay.
It is not somebody who's there to solve your problem. This is somebody who takes the complaints from the person who's just there because they've had a bad day and want to complain about something. We need somebody to take the frustration from the average random people. Like from me, I would like to yell at these people once in a while because that would just be glorious.
So just throwing out an idea here, guys.
Okay.
Could this person not just be an inanimate punching bag?
Yes. It doesn't feel as good, though, to punch an inanimate object.
I feel like it does. I feel like this is an idea that jumps over your idea, because your idea is dumb. In order to... Why don't we just set up more punching bags in businesses?
Okay.
I don't think you've gone extreme enough. I think we just need to put punching bags inside, like, restaurants. They just put a punching bag there and just say, hey, you're having a bad day. Why don't you go ahead and punch this punching bag?
Okay. Do you want to go more extreme and have it an actual person?
That's not legal. Like, I'm going to go extreme, but legal still. Like, a business can't put a human being at the front door and say, hey, punch me.
If they're being paid well enough.
No person can be paid enough to be punched in the face.
Don't talk about Fight Club.
I've read the WSIB rules. Oh, shoot. WSIB, that's Canada.
That's not in St. Louis.
What?
It may be in Houston. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Could somebody email me the proper rules, labor laws in St. Louis, so we could say that on our podcast?
All right, well, let's move on because that's getting too far.
The punching bag.
No.
The human punching bag. That's right, okay. Let's move on from that, because that doesn't seem legal.
Okay. So this one is from The Weeknd for us. Restaurant.
Whoa. The Weeknd, the band?
What?
You said The Weeknd.
Sorry. From Our Weekend.
Our.
Shut up.
Okay, so not The Weeknd, the band.
No, not The Weeknd, the band.
Damn it.
Jack has checked out. So a restaurant table drink dispenser. Just let that go in.
That will never work. But yeah, continue on, Gus. Go ahead.
Who hates whenever you have a busy restaurant that's that waiter? Like, waitresses, waiters, you have a terrible job dealing with people in general. I feel bad for you.
I feel like waitresses and waiters in St. Louis do an excellent job.
Houston's better. Anyways, but yeah, it's a terrible job, and sometimes you're overworked. Sometimes, probably always, you're overworked. Please, Nick, get us a Twitter if you are overworked. But anyway, if you had an ability to just order your drink straight to your table, it's there, you're ready to go. How great would that be? No, think about that. You want a beer. You do not have to flag your waitress down. It literally is on your table ready to go, and it is charged to your bill.
Are you talking about holograms again, Gus?
No, like a physical dispenser that's like built into the table.
Where are the tubes?
You can... Come on. At this point in the world, we can build things that are not like annoying.
Like hologram tubes? Because hologram tubes do not move liquid through them.
I'm never mentioning any type of holograms ever again in this
podcast.
That's
good. Because your hologram idea is terrible.
All right. Well, anyways. Restaurant table drink dispenser. I haven't patented it. Somebody do it because I want it now. Anyways. Last thing is my one that's already been invented. I just want it to freaking speed up. Self-driving cars. What you got? You ready?
Uber? Like Uber? No, not Uber. Sorry.
Not Uber.
Like Tesla.
Yeah, or the Google cars.
No, not Google.
Not Google?
The Google cars are no good. Tesla.
Unless Google wants to give us a test drive. Then Google
that Tesla guy seems like a guy I would like. Like, we could have a beer. The Tesla guy. What's the Tesla guy's name?
I don't know.
You just continue on.
He's selling flamethrowers. That's all I know.
Flamethrowers?
Yeah. Portable flamethrowers.
Oh, portable flamethrowers.
Yeah. They're legal in the United States.
No, they're not.
Yes. Look it up. Fact check. Anyways. Self-driving cars. Come on. They're only legal in California at this point. Again, don't fact check that. I'm pretty sure it's right, but don't fact check it. Self-driving cars. How do we not all have this? How is this a thing that's not just been like, okay, you're all terrible at driving, as Jack here has told us.
Oh my goodness.
You're all terrible at driving. I'm terrible at driving. Jack's terrible at driving.
Can I drop in here for a quick second?
You're running out of time. Go.
No, I'm not running out of time. So, I realize that just as of now, there's been like some accidents with self-driving cars, right? I've heard about this thing.
It's been a couple.
How many accidents has there been from stupid humans? Like it's like we're putting like the robots to a higher level than the humans. That seems like a problem. That seems like the movie.
What, Terminator?
Terminator, exactly. Like we've decided like we're not smarter than the robots, and the robots know it. And now we're gonna die from self-driving cars. Like, that's what we've decided. The self-driving cars are going to take over.
Okay, this took a real turn.
Yes, it did.
Just somebody, Elon Musk.
That's what it is.
I just came up with it.
He's my buddy.
Musk, I want my self-driving car.
You're not from St. Louis, Elon Musk.
How do you know?
But I still enjoy your cars that drive
I
themselves.
think he's from Houston. Anyways.
Google, give up.
Give up. All right. Now we need to get into our top 3 to end this podcast.
What, that was the end of the rant?
That was the end of the rant. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
Your rants were terrible.
Okay. Thanks for that. Top 3 it is. All right. So we're going to do a top 3 this week of top 3 of our favorite superhero movies. So, we both have very different opinions of superhero movies. So
I don't even think you like superhero movies, Gus.
I don't like the Avengers movies.
Is there other superhero movies?
Yes, they all...
No.
Yes.
No. One of the Avengers made more money than every other superhero movie ever made.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's good.
I feel like it actually does. I feel like it's the actual calculation that anyone in the world would do.
I'm sorry. What's your opinion on Avatar?
Not a big fan of Avatar.
And how much money did that make?
A lot of money.
Yeah. Checkmate. Anyways. All right, Jack. Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Do you realize you have to get checked before you get checkmate?
Not if you're just amazing. Yeah. Jack is silent.
Oh my goodness.
That right here on the podcast, that'll be a first and only.
So we're doing our top 3 superhero movies of all time.
Yes. So, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Do you want to do like?
I have to do number 3?
Do you want to? No. You're gonna do number 3, and I'm gonna do number 3 of mine, and then we'll keep going.
So it's the top 6, right?
I guess if you want to be difficult. Yes.
Can I just do Avengers 1, 2, and 3?
No.
I feel like I can.
If that's your top 3, then go for it. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is the first Avengers.
Of course it is. What is it that you like about these Avengers movies?
Because they've got Iron Man in them.
Well, then just choose Iron Man.
But I didn't like the Iron Man.
What?
I only like when Iron Man is with other people.
What? Because he's like, I don't know, sarcastic with the other people?
Because he has iron on his body, and he's a man.
But he's like that in the first 3 of Iron Man movies.
No, Avengers is only good. But why don't you go? What's your number 3 superhero movie of all time?
Number 3 is the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first Guardians of the Galaxy is your number 3 movie?
Number 3. And believe me, it's a very close tie with very close to number 2.
I don't know why you're giving us that information.
I am Groot.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's continue on. My number 2 movie of superheroes is Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's just ridiculous. My number 2 movie is Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm arguing it as your number 3 choice.
Oh, I can't believe you made me feel like you hated Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because you, sir, are a moron.
All right.
That's okay. Continue on. Why don't you go with your number 2 now? That's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy number 2.
It's not. It's not in my top 3, unfortunately. My number 2 is Deadpool.
Yeah, okay.
Great movie. You go into it thinking, like, this is going to be an okay comedy action movie. It blows you out of the freaking water. That movie is hilarious, and it's just awesomely action-packed.
Gotcha. So your number 2 is Deadpool.
Yeah.
My superhero movie of all time is The Dark Knight. That's right. Yeah. no other movie has someone literally died to play